I'd like to welcome you to the third annual McDonald's When I Grow Up speech contest in cooperation with the Port Huron Area School District. And I'd like to review the rules with you briefly and tell you what the procedure will be for this day. And then if you have any questions, why, we'll certainly allow you to ask them. Okay? In reviewing the rules, students must present a speech depicting their dream for the future and how they propose to achieve it. Each student will be given no more than 3 minutes to complete his or her speech. Under no circumstances may a student be given a time extension or have the clock restarted. A pre-selected competition official will time all presentations to ensure that the 3-minute time limit is observed. Students speaking beyond the 3-minute time limitation will automatically be disqualified. I'd like to read that last statement again. Students speaking beyond the 3-minute time limit will automatically be disqualified. This year's judge and timekeeper is Sue Broadhagen from Channel 6. She's an expert with the stopwatch because, you know, they have to make sure that every one of those TV programs is right on time. So we feel that we have a qualified person there. I would also mention at this time that after all the speeches have been given, the judges will take time to convene. We will leave the room and then come back with the final results, which will be final. In addition to that, during the time that we're gone, McDonald's has provided us with some refreshments and some goodies, and we want you to feel relaxed and get up and move around a little bit. And then when we come back, we will give the awards to the students. And I'd like to thank all of the teachers and the parents for being here today and being supportive of your child, because that is really a key component. Many times when I was in the building, and I still believe it true, that a person's attendance is one of the nicest ways of saying I care about you and I support what you're doing. And so once again, thank you very much. Additional rules that we must abide by is that each presentation must include an example of someone the student considers to be top in their selected field. In other words, they have to identify a person or persons that they feel is an important person in the field that they are going to talk about. Any quotation or copyrighted material used in the oration must be identified with the original author's name. Costumes, props, and special effects are not allowed. A podium or music stand will be available for use by the students. That is the purpose of this, and then we will adjust the microphone accordingly so that it can be viewed on Channel 6. And I'd like to point out to you that an improvement this year with the help of the teachers and the committee is that we will be taping these as they are given, and then they will be shown on Monday, February the 17th at 5 o'clock, and Wednesday, February the 19th at 4:30 p.m. on Channel 6. So you will have a chance to see them. And this is a little better than having the students go down and give the speech down in Channel 6 studio, because some of them were a little deflated because they didn't win, and some of them were a little too excited to go down and do it as well as they did the first time over. So we really appreciate the input of the teachers and the committee on making that happen, and also for Channel 6 for being here. A podium or music stand will be available for use by the students. Students may use notes in making their presentation. However, these notes may only be used as a reference to speeches may not be read. A panel of 3 judges will evaluate and score all speeches in accordance with the McDonald's When I Grow Up speech contest. Each student has worked hard and deserves the right and the best chance to win. We ask everyone to remain courteous and quiet, and students are not to be moving around or fidgeting or getting up to leave during a speech. If it's necessary for you to leave, please try to hold it until the speech is finished, and then you can slip quietly out. Okay? We'd like to review very quickly some of the areas that are going to be judged. I know that it is not new to the students, and it ought not to be new to the teachers, but it might be to some of the other people that are here. 25 points is awarded for content, 25 points for creativity, 25 points for expression, and 25 points for stage presentation. And the decision of the judges will be final. And we want to make sure that everyone knows that you also have an opportunity to move on to the districts, which will be held at the St. Clair County ISD, and more information will be passed along on that as soon as possible. Okay, any questions? Everyone feeling comfortable? And do all the participants have a name tag? Okay. The procedure for the contest will be as follows. We have 2 fourth graders. We are going to ask them to come up and select one of the numbers here. We will go by lowest number first. The numbers are 1 and 2. For my purposes, pretty easy, right? Okay. And then, after we have selected the fourth graders, we will have the fifth graders come up, and there are 6 fifth graders. And they will simply take a number, 1 through 6, which will identify the order in which they will be coming up front. When you come up front, please identify yourself by your name, your grade, and your school. Okay? Any questions? Okay. Keep in mind that you're all winners. And probably we're all very competitive. But we all need to know that just participating, whether it was at the classroom level or here today, you're all winners. From winners come champions. And there are few champions, but you're all winners. Okay? So moms and dads and kids, let's keep that in mind. Okay? We're all winners. All right, could I have the fourth graders come up, please? You may take a number, select one of those 2. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay, would you return to your seat, please? And would the fifth graders please come up? Okay. Everyone know their order? Okay. And there'll simply be a pause then in between each one. And now for the important people of the day, in addition to the contestants, the ones that will be evaluating the performance, we have with us Dr. S. Davis Smith, the former elementary principal at the Harrison Elementary School, Sue Broadhagen from Channel 6, and Mary Ann Foxley, our teacher at Channel 6.
Hello, my name is Jackie Hunter. I'm from Roosevelt and I'm in 4th grade. When I'm older, I'd like to be an author. I'd like to write children's books like Judy Blume. Judy Blume's books are humorous, and that is why I'd like to write books like that. I would like to write books for parents and grandparents too. When I was 8, I started to want to do this. Whenever I get an idea, I just write something about it. When I am older, I'd like to get some of my books published, and then maybe someone will be able to read them.
Hello, my name is Katie, and I am from Kimball Elementary, and I am in 4th grade, and I want to be a nurse when I grow up. I found out that you have to have intelligence, dependability, warmth, patience, and the awareness of the feelings of others. You must be accurate, alert, and use good judgment. You must really care about people and want to help them. Nurses can work full-time or part-time. I want to work full-time as a hospital nurse. Nurses learn about health, illnesses, child care, and relationships among people. Nurses can be found wherever their skills are needed. Nurses teach children and adults to protect themselves from diseases. Nurses who have had advanced education may teach in schools and colleges of nursing. There are different kinds of nurses. One kind of nurse is a professional nurse. Professional nurses are usually graduates of 2-year community colleges or 3-year hospital programs. Nurses work with doctors and other medical personnel in caring for patients. Nurses play a lot of roles in the hospital. Nurses help patients learn to accept their disabilities or illnesses and also care for newborn babies. Nurses make sure that patients have daily baths, eat proper foods, exercise, and get treatments. Nurses keep a watchful eye on patients and keep track of any changes in physical condition, mental attitude, or any reaction to the drugs given to them. Nurses are taught to recognize and understand patients' needs and to provide emotional support as well as physical care. I went to my friend Mary Morgan's house. She has been a nurse for 18 years. She told me I could go to most any college I wanted to because most of them teach of nursing. When you are a nurse, You work on weekends and you also work on holidays sometimes. It isn't very easy to be a nurse. Some days you can have a very easy day and other days are very hard. When you are a nurse, you have happy times and you have sad times. She said patients even die sometimes. When you are a nurse, nurses have to wear gowns, masks, gloves, and also wash their hands a lot to protect themselves from diseases that the patients have. I am going to achieve my goal by staying in school and working hard to obtain my goal of nursing. I will be a good nurse because I care for people and like to help them. Thank you for your time.
My name is Jessica Mosier, and I'm a 5th grader at Garfield School. And I have given a good deal of thought to what I want to do with my future. And I've decided that I would like to devote my life to helping people. I've thought about the many possible ways to help people. I could be a teacher, but a teacher only sees 30 students a year. I could be a doctor, but a doctor only sees about 30 patients a day. So I decided that the best way to reach out to the most people would be to be a writer. I have always enjoyed reading, but until I read Mildred D. Taylor's book, Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, the books have always been just stories that were entertaining or interesting, but in the end, they were just stories. Mildred D. Taylor's story of the Logans, a Southern black family, free by law, yet not really free, but who would not let their spirits be enslaved. That quote from Mildred D. Taylor's book opened up the world of writing to me. It was then that I realized that by being a writer, I could reach out to millions of people and change their feelings about things, just as Mildred D. Taylor has done, and is still doing. By writing, I hope to change someone's prejudice towards a certain kind of people into love and understanding, or at least acceptance. I know to do this, I must take many English and history courses, continue reading a wide variety of books, and do well in school. I know that I will also have to be a careful observer of the peoples and cultures around me, for this is the likeliest source of ideas for my writing. I know that I must also write a lot, and oftentimes be unsuccessful to become a truly good writer. I know that I can succeed. I believe that everyone would like to have a little bit of fame, or at least the satisfaction of knowing that they have changed how someone feels about something. As a writer, I hope that my thoughts and my words will not be imprisoned like the Logans by things that are, but will speak of things that are to be, and thereby change the world. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jared Hollins from Lakeport Elementary School, and you wanted to hear my dream. So I thought real hard. I decided I wanted to help make a difference by saving the earth and the animals, like Brenda Gillian. I know that to do that, I'll need a good and excellent education, and I want one very bad. I want to help make a difference in many ways while we still have this place we call Earth. This Earth is not just ours, but why are we the only ones hurting it? We've made all this, not anything else here. And this speech right here that I'm giving you is good. It's excellent practice for my future, and it tells me how good I am at it right now. I want this, and this is my future that I want. I want to make a difference. If I can just make one difference, one little difference, I know that I helped all I could in the little time I had. I know that I can't do everything, and I can't be famous. It's very hard, but all I want to do is help. There's my reasons for this career, for this dream, for my future. But I'll leave you with one more thing, my quote by Shakespeare. The earth, that's nature's mother, is her tomb. What are we treating it more like, her mother or her tomb? And here's my quote that I made myself. We have to take care of the earth. Our own future lies in our own hands.
Hello, my name is Lena Dabashki. I'm from Howard D. Crowell Elementary, and I'm in 5th grade.
For a long time, my dream was to become a businesswoman. But after watching my dad enjoy his work day after day, seeing how much satisfaction and moral rewards and recognition he received out of helping people, I decided to become a physician. To be specific, a general surgeon, because I like to help people. A general surgeon performs surgeries on most of the abdominal organs, as well as the thyroid glands. For example, if you need your gallbladder or appendix out, or surgery involving the digestive system, the general surgeon can perform that surgery. Sounds pretty complicated, don't you think? But to achieve my dream, I'll simply have to go through long years of school, college, and medical school, and then the difficult part of training to become a surgeon. I'll have to work hard and study hard and spend a lot of sleepless nights taking care of patients. It's a long and difficult road, but I know I can achieve my dream if I put my mind to it, especially since I know I'll get a lot of support and encouragement from my parents. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kevin Brown from Roosevelt Elementary School. I'm in the 5th grade. The alarm rings and it's 3:15 a.m. I get up and get ready for work. I'm out the door by 4:15. On the way to work, I pick up a newspaper and a cup of hot coffee. I'm to work by 5 o'clock. Why am I up and at work so early? So I can get you up and out the door on time. I'm a morning disc jockey. Why do I want to become a morning disc jockey? Because I like passing along information such as, see if this sounds familiar, school closings, where buses are running, how much snow we got, how much more snow we'll be getting, traffic conditions, plus some news, sports, and lottery information. There's more to being a disc jockey than just playing music and talking a lot. You have to know how to run the board, which is a piece of equipment with buttons and sliders that allows you to cue the sounds. You have to be on your toes at all times. You have to have the commercials and songs ready to air, and you have to know what to do in an emergency, such as a station being knocked off the air by lightning. By being a disc jockey, I can get people to donate money for burn victims, toys for the Toys for Tots campaign, food for the homeless, time for soup kitchens. I can also get them to donate blood. I can tell the people of the community the problems of our society and how they can help change them. The only problem with being a disc jockey is my speech problem. My speech teacher said it may improve itself as I get older, though. I hope it will. I'll also have to go to college for a minimum of 2 years and get a telecommunications degree with a major in radio broadcasting. I'll have to be licensed by the FCC or Federal Communications Commission, which is just filling out a form. The people I think are tops in radio are my dad and J.P. McCarthy of WJR. I think both are very good at what they do for a living. I think I would make a very good radio announcer, and I hope to be able to prove it someday.
My name is Laura Bennett, and I'm a student from Thomas Edison Elementary School. When I grow up, I want to be an interior decorator. Being an interior decorator, I will decorate the insides of many public buildings. I may even plan the insides of automobiles, airplanes, and ships. In order to become an interior decorator, I will have to study a broad range of subjects, such as arts, philosophy, and psychology. Professional design schools offer 3- and 4-year courses that lead to a diploma in interior design. Also, the art, architecture, and home economics departments of many colleges and universities offer programs leading to bachelor's and master's degrees. One famous interior decorator is Joan Blotter. She is the National Regional Vice President of the American Society of Interior Design. I think this career will make our world better because when important leaders come to visit, if our rooms and buildings look nice, it'll make a good impression. And if you've ever walked into a building with bright, busy colors, the atmosphere is not as comfortable and relaxing. But if the colors are soft and quiet, the effect is just the opposite.
Hi, my name is Tina Aston. I come from Kimball Elementary School and I'm in the 5th grade. When I grow up, I would like to be a professional nurse. To do this, I have to go through a 2-year junior college program, a 3-year hospital program, and a 4-year college program. The college I plan to go to is University of Michigan. There I will learn to take care of the sick and teach children and adults how to protect themselves from diseases. I would like to be just like Florence Nightingale, who is the founder of professional nursing. I would like to work at Port Huron Hospital, which is located in Port Huron, Michigan. I feel I should be a nurse because I have a desire to help others. I also like people. A student nurse has many experiences with all types of patients. As a student gains experience and knowledge, she becomes more independent. One of the most important and exciting times in a nurse's career is when she receives her cap. After graduating from an approved school of nursing, a professional nurse must pass an examination given by state or provincial boards of examiners. Then she becomes a registered nurse. A master's degree is often the step into specialization, teaching, or administration. But, however, a nurse who wishes to advance her career even further may earn a doctoral degree. This requires 4 to 5 years and includes work with patients in hospitals. I know this sounds like a lot of responsibility and work to you. Well, it is, but my desire to help others will help me to reach my goal. Thank you.
All winners, right? That's outstanding. We're just delighted that the contest continues to grow each year. And next year, maybe we can have 3 or 4 more elementary schools participate, and then the year after that, maybe all 13. That would certainly be a joy and delight. And one of the reasons we're so excited about this particular contest is the fact that it really meets some of our goals and objectives for our courses in career education as well as language arts. And in addition to that, it helps meet the criterion that we have for outcomes-based education with the new Michigan model for school improvement. So we're just delighted that we're able to sponsor this contest along with McDonald's. Again, at this time, the judges are going to adjourn to another room. We will be as quick as possible. However, we will also take the necessary amount of time to be thorough and accurate. And I'd like to ask Mrs. Sullivan if she would take care of the refreshments up here for us and help make sure that everyone gets taken care of. Feel free to get up and move around and relax, and we'll be back as quickly as we can. Thank you.
Thousands of people die each year because of smoking caused by cancer. Many teenagers smoke because of peer pressure. Let's take a look at some of the people that don't smoke.
We don't smoke.
We don't smoke.
We don't smoke.
Don't smoke because everyone else is. And just remember the Cancer Society's Great American Smokeout every 3rd Thursday in November. And just remember, you do have a choice.
CPHS 6, the award-winning television station, brings you the topics concerning the Blue Water area. Spotlight on Port Huron is a weekly show about specialized topics, from local entertainment to community organizations. Watch for Spotlight on Port Huron, only on CPHS 6, home entertainment with a touch of class.
How about a round of applause for our judges? I don't know about you, but I'm very pleased that I did not have to judge, and so therefore I'm very grateful to the people who were willing to give of their time to do that. And it was a very, very tough job, and we had to talk it through and make sure that we were doing it appropriately. And once again, I'd like to remind you that all of the participants were winners today. Some will be champions and some will be second place, but you're all winners. This time I'd like to announce the 4th grade winner and the runner-up. The first place winner at the 4th grade, and if you'd please come up here and stand, is Katie Baker. In second place is Jacqueline Hunter. Okay. Your first place ribbon. Here's a plaque which McDonald's is going to put your name on. All right. And here's a big fuzzy dog. Second place award from McDonald's. Another cute little puppy. And we have a bag for each of you from McDonald's. Okay? Round of applause for McDonald's. Oh, all right, sorry. Fifth grade award winners. First place, Jessica Mosier. Second place, Kevin Brown. Third place, Lena DeMichelle. They left? Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you. Fourth place, Tim Ashton. Tina? Okay. Laura Bennett. And Jared Hollins. First place award, your trophy that they'll put your name on. Okay. And a pen from McDonald's. Second place, the ribbon, the doggy. And the pen from McDonald's. Third place, ribbon. And pen.
Oh wait, we're missing. Lena was third. Lena was third.
Okay, well then, just like this, then we'll get one of these. There, there's that one left over, we do, we're all set. All right, a round of applause. Thank you very much for coming, and we hope that you'll pass along the word that we might even be bigger and better next year. Thank you very much.